So, the world spins on. Unless you think it's flat, in which case it just fucking sits there. Super Tuesday 2.0 Electric Boogaloo, whatever the fuck. Right? That shit happened yesterday. Who was the big winner? I'll give you a clue. Not the fucking Socialist. So, yeah, Joe Biden won big. I think Bernie Sanders picked up like a state, maybe two. But Joe Biden fucking swept everything else, including the biggie, Michigan. Joe Biden is now in like a 150 delegate lead or some shit like that. Bernie Sanders is pretty much fucked. They're saying that all of next Tuesday's states are probably going to be going to Joe Biden because it's all Rust Belt states. It's all like people that are hard workers, and hard workers don't generally like socialism because socialism likes to take away everything from people who work hard and give it to people who fucking don't. They're not going to ascribe to that philosophy. So, I expect another drubbing next Tuesday. And honestly, I expect that by next Tuesday, Bernie Sanders will probably come out and go, alright, look. And that's going to be that. If there's... I guess there's supposed to be a debate this weekend again. I think that's hysterical. There ain't going to be fuck all that Bernie Sanders is going to be able to do in that debate to make any goddamn difference. Everybody has turned on Bernie Sanders. The only people that like Bernie Sanders are the fucking jealous losers that just want. Just give me. Just give me. And I'm sorry, there ain't enough of you to sway a fucking primary, let alone a national election. You're dreaming stupid, pointless dreams. When the president got up and said, this country will never be a socialist nation, and everybody on one half of the room stood up and cheered. First of all, you didn't see all the shots at home of everybody else doing the same fucking thing. And you didn't see inside of all the Democrats' heads, except for Bernie Sanders, where they were all going, well, yeah, I wish I could clap at this, but I'm not supposed to clap at anything he says. So, yeah. Nobody wanted him. Nobody wants Bernie Sanders to run a fucking toy train around a track. Nobody wants him to do shit. Because socialism is destructive and fucked. And it's gonna go there no matter what. Like, doesn't even matter. No point in even getting into it anymore because the fears of socialism are all but fucking dead. Right? I mean, honestly, let's honestly think about it. We only have to deal with this horse shit all around, I think, for maybe another 5 to 10 years. And then the source of it is probably going to be dead. And then we're just never going to hear about how anybody wants to be socialist anymore. It's going to be a dead fucking philosophy. Kind of the way it should have been since the Nazis. They were socialists, by the way. That's when it should have well and truly fucking died. It didn't. And now we all look at Venezuela and go, no. Like, Venezuela is too goddamn close. People heard too much about Venezuela when Venezuela really fucking collapsed. You know, before Donald Trump won, and then it was like taboo to ever talk about Venezuela. We talked about Venezuela a lot. So, people knew about the slow creep of socialism and how Maduro got voted in, and it wasn't really totally socialist at the time. It was just kind of socialist. But then it quickly spiraled into, well, in order to do all these social programs, we just kind of need to take over everything. And everybody went, okay, well, we want our free stuff. And now look where they are. So, yeah. Ain't gonna happen. Sorry, bitches. Good luck, never. Because you're never gonna get a socialist nation out of this fucking one. If you really want to live in socialism, there are countries you can move to. And I would highly encourage you to do so. You don't have to stay. believe me, you probably won't want to. So I'm fine with you going there and then coming back afterwards. You know, we call it fleeing. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you would like to move to a socialist nation, we will certainly take you back when you flee from it. But, yeah, we're never going to have to worry about that shit. Sorry. No. They literally were given a choice between socialism and a senile old man. And not to give Joe Biden a new slogan or not, but the people of this country have literally chosen senility over socialism. I'm going to give you a moment just to let that sink in. People have chosen senility over socialism. So, sorry. Looks like those of you Bernie bitches fucking backed the wrong horse again. But yeah, and for those of you who want to go, well, the DNC, he's not a Democrat. He registers as a Democrat to run for office and then immediately becomes an independent because he's a socialist. And nobody, not even Bernie Sanders, is stupid enough to call themselves a total socialist and run for anything in this fucking country. Bernie Sanders has sold you guys the horseshit of democratic socialism, which is, my funny joke has always been, oh, socialism you vote on, and then it becomes socialism. Like, once it's voted in, it's socialism. Like, he sold you a bunch of horse shit, and all of you greedy fucking losers ate it up. And now you find out it's a shit sandwich. That's never gonna happen. I told you. I told you motherfuckers years ago. Like, literally, I told you guys years ago that asshole has no fucking chance in hell of ever running this country. So, I don't know how many times more I need to say it, but, you know, sooner or later, hopefully it'll fucking register in your minds. You're following a lost fucking cause. You're never going to get your free lunch. Sorry. You're never going to be able to ruin it for everybody else. Just so that you can fucking get something really nice for a couple of years and then be just as fucked as all the rest of us. It ain't going to happen. Not as long as there's a senile old man to choose from.